Good evening, everyone. Welcome to New Comic Book Day. Let's go. Well, howdy.
What up? Good to see y'all. Happy New Comic Book Day. Merry Christmas every week.
Every week, indeed. I tell you, I was expecting to not get any books today. Like you said, it's been a streak. I was, they're due to not show up, but one of these days that it's going to happen and it'll just surprise me. Now that I'm prepared for it, they're going to keep giving me books, which is great. I'm not complaining. It's always wonderful.
How was it? Was it a heavy week?
It was average. It was I always shoot for 10. It almost never happens. I think I got 17, which is not bad.
I think I was 14 this week for me.
Oh, it was a light week for you. Oh yeah, that's light. I got some things.
Had 2 books I was going to pass on.
Oh, you bought 2 that you're going to pass on?
There was 2 books on my list that were not on my list, but when I got to the shop, I went ahead and pulled the trigger. I'm sure you got them, so we'll talk about it when you get there.
Probably. Was I an influence in you picking those books, or your guy in the comic shop?
You and Robbie were part of the influence on one of the books.
Well, I'm honored to be in such company.
You're an influencer. You're a dirty influencer.
I am.
That's a bad word.
I'm making all that money too, influencing. So speaking of, I was just at the Comic Book Community Awards site voting. Just talk about.
You should have done a live stream for it, man. I like watching people do their votes live.
Really? I didn't realize that. Yeah.
I like doing it. A lot of people say it's like brave to do it live because they say people will get butthurt if you don't vote for them. But man, I could not possibly give a fuck less.
I know.
If you're mad because I voted for so and so instead of you, man, I don't fucking care, bro. just to let you know, I don't give a shit.
There were a lot of tough choices in a lot of the categories. There's no easy voting. It's like a lot of the Lifetime Achievement Awards. Everyone's, in my opinion, everyone's was worthy of the Lifetime Achievement Award in that category. So.
Hey, what up, Beckerman? Thanks for coming through, homie. Yeah, there's a ton of categories that are like that. I mean, your category, I love Robbie at Pop Culture Philosophers. If it wasn't for you, he would be a shoe-in. I mean, it's a great category.
Yeah.
Oh, Beckerman, we got a little recreational outrage today because I liked She-Hulk. Are you mad at me because I loved She-Hulk? These guys hate She-Hulk.
And Beckerman hates She-Hulk?
I binged it yesterday, and I fully expected to hate it based on Market Legion of Comics and Beckerman and all these people hating on it. They're saying it's woke, feminist garbage. Bro, I loved it. Dude, I think it's funny. I think it's fun. I don't understand what the fuck their problem is. I don't fucking understand.
I've only seen the first episode, so I'm gonna binge it now. Now that you've binged, you beat me to it, so I have to binge it now. So yeah.
It's the only way, and I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I think part of it is that they watch these things week to week, and I just don't think they're good to watch week to week. I would have been super bored with it if I could not just watch it all together. I think that I might have a different attitude if I watched it week to week, but watching it all together, binging it, it all flowed nicely. It was fun. You got some nice cameos. You got a lot of fun stuff going on, and the CGI looks weird in spots. It's weird how they do Hulk so well. He doesn't look weird like she looks weird in spots. But other than that, man, I loved it. I really enjoyed it, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad it exists. Can't wait.
6.8 out of 10. I'd give it a 7.5 out of 10, man. I'd give it a 7.5. Good, maybe even 8. I enjoyed it. It's not the best thing ever, but it's fun. And I think there is this sort of feminine voice in it. And I think that that's what triggers a lot of these dudes is that feminine voice. It's You got to have voices that don't sound like yours. It's okay, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, Janet, what's up?
There she is.
I mean, there's point. I thought the Megan Thee Stallion scene was really cheap. There's a part where she says,
Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. I haven't seen it.
All right.
Megan Thee Stallion's in there? Oh, my God.
All right, we'll leave it alone. But I enjoyed it. I like it. I look forward to more She-Hulk.
Yeah. See, the thing is, I got
she is so hot as She-Hulk, bro. I mean, the actress is really pretty, but when she turns into She-Hulk, woo.
When she turns into She-Hulk, she's CGI though, right? So it's like a cartoon. It's a cartoon lady you're lusting after.
Hey, it wouldn't be the first time. Bro.
I know, right?
Wouldn't be the first.
This is Betty Rubble and all that stuff back in the day.
Jessica. It all started with Jessica Rabbit.
Not even Jessica Rabbit. An anamorphic rabbit even is hot. Oh my God, yeah.
She made me feel tingly inside.
That's how horny little boys are, man. I tell you,
and horny old men too. Matter of fact,
I suppose.
I'm still horny, boss.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, so I'm looking forward to She-Hulk. But yeah, I got lots of good stuff, and I got some stuff in the mail from good friend Digger Jim, who I won one of the things on your 500th celebration broadcast.
Man, you cleaned up, dog. You came in and cleaned up.
Yeah, I mean, Digger Jim is such a cool dude, man. He's such a nice guy. This is
I love him, man.
Yeah, it's a 9/8 Spawn Universe #1 from CBCS. I love you some CBCS, man, and Spawn Universe. So, and thank you so much, Digger Jim. Yeah, Digger Jim is, and he sent me some other stuff. He's seriously into the mining for like stuff and digging things up. That's the name, Digger Jim. He sent me.
Hey, we got Rude in the house. Hit it for him one time. What up, Rude? Good to see you.
Who we got here? Brother. Oh, you didn't pull my thing.
We got Rude in the hizzy. Hit it for him one time, just one time. Welcome back, Rude. We missed you, brother.
Well,
smoke weed every day.
Yeah, we still smoke.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
We still smoking. What's up, Rude?
Good to see you, homie.
He sent me a 1953 wheat penny, found on in 2018. I mean, it's like
Digger Jim. He's been
the penny with the wheat thing on the back. That's back when they still made pennies out of copper. What was it, the 1944 wheat penny? So, like, man, thanks a lot. I appreciate that, man. I love things like that. It's super cool. And not to mention some stickers. I mean, he just threw in so much stuff. I mean, he's such a nice dude. Like, I think these are like from back in the day, aren't they? Unless they look pretty new though. But these are like the Marvel. What am I doing here? Okay, yeah, it's like yeah. It's like remember Wacky Packages? They kind of remind me of was that before your time? Maybe you caught like the second wave. The second wave of Wacky Packages, but that was like the shizzle back when I was coming up, though, man. We missed you too, Rude, man.
Good to see you, brother. No hard feelings, Rude. I still love you, brother.
Absolutely. So, man, my cup runneth over with stuff. So I got stuff from the comic book store. Like, for instance,
let's do it.
I don't collect Venom. But I pick up a copy every now and again when there's a first appearance, and I was just thumbing through this copy of Venom number 11 here. This is the A cover, and there's a really cool artwork in there, man. It's like which I should have left it open so I can show you that. But man, that's like, I don't want to spoil everything, so I don't want to show it. But man, it's like the art in there is like pretty spectacular. So.
Who's the artist?
Brian
Hitch. Oh yeah, Brian Hitch.
Brian Hitch. I know Ron B's writing. Yeah, Brian Hitch. Yeah, that explains it, right? Like, damn, this is a pretty nice book. But and this is and since we were buying them for covers, I found this. God, who's the other guy? I'm such a bad
Posa.
Thank you. What would I do without you? You're like Radar O'Reilly. This is like, and I could. Damn, this is pretty nice. I don't buy it for a guy that doesn't buy Venom or read Venom. I got 2 books, so that's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing.
That is a cool book. Yeah, you don't read it or buy it, but they got you for 2.
I know. Well, what the hell? That's just me, you know. And speaking of things I don't read or buy, is Ghost Rider. This is the first appearance of a character named Exhaust. It's I don't know. It's just in the beginning of the book, they show his origin, and he's like literally breathing exhaust into people's mouths, and they're like dying and becoming like him. So it's like he's like a disease, and he just spreads himself by breathing.
And he's an FBI agent apparently.
Yeah. So that whole Ghost Rider thing, I read the first couple issues. It was pretty decent. And I would not even know that this is Daredevil, if I didn't know better. Like a nice Luke Cage book, So Daredevil number 4 with the Luke Cage. I tell you, man, that J. Scott Campbell, man, they talk shit about him a lot, but this dude can draw. I mean,
we talk shit about him.
People do he's just. I guess when he draws women too sexy, and he takes out a rib here and there, and but he
does draw women weird.
He idealizes them, more than people would like. I think, it's people like realism in a lot of their work, so he just kind of like, throws a little Jessica Rabbit in there on him, so to speak. But he does a good job on men too, as you can see on this Cage cover. I mean, I can't think of anybody who's drawn a better Cage than this.
It's a nice one, yeah. I almost got it, but I didn't.
You didn't? Another cover by, actually first appearance by, what's the cover by? Actually, it was the first cover appearance of the Buffalo Soldier in Black Panther. I thumbed through some of the books I don't read just to look at the artwork so I can say that I'm kind of reading them, and it's yeah, I'm reading it. Sure, yeah, there's pictures in here.
I'm actually reading Black Panther.
Are you?
I'm a few issues behind though.
Yeah, I'm quite a few. I've maybe the first one. Now we're on number 10. But there's your old Buffalo Soldier first cover appearance. And go ahead and give me shit about this because I picked one up.
Let me guess. There's a first appearance. Let me guess.
Several, almost as many as Stranger Cabby number 1. Almost. There's like a bunch of them in here.
God.
I only got the 1A cover though, so that's all I can find.
Yeah, that's good. That's better than normal.
Yeah. And
I can't wait for you to get rich off this Star Wars spec. It's gonna be so.
You just wait. I'm gonna be richer than you. Making more money off those Star Wars books than you off gambling. Just waiting.
Well, lately that ain't hard to do, unfortunately.
I'm still
my ass.
Oh no! It always catches up with you. That's the thing. It always catches.
It does, man.
Yeah.
I started off and I won $300, and I thought I was just a genius. Bro. I am a gambling expert. And then probably the last 2 weeks really, I've just been losing. I probably lost 150. So I've lost half of what I started off winning. But it's all good. Tomorrow I turn it around, Lorenzo. Don't worry about it. When you're a gambler, there's only 2 bets. There's your last winning bet and your next winning bet. Let's go.
Bet against the Bears tomorrow, so that's probably pretty. But you want to upset? Maybe they'll do an upset. I don't know.
I am betting on the Bears because I'm fading Washington all season. That's trash.
That might be smart. I mean, they're due to win, so Washington might be the team that they can beat. So good luck.
Rude. The comic book fam is hating on She-Hulk, but I enjoy it, man. I could even give it an 8, man. I thought it was fun. There's definitely a girl power aspects to it, but that shit don't bother me, man.
Girls need some power. Yeah. You can share the power. Yeah,
that girl power shit. It bothers me when it's painfully cheesy. It does bother me, but I haven't got painfully cheesy vibes from this show at all. I enjoy it, man. I like the main actress is awesome. She's beautiful. She's fun.
Yeah,
I'm a big fan.
Yeah. So, Dark Spaces Wildfire is a book I will eventually read. This is number 4. I'm still waiting on number 3 because it's gotten caught up in my in limbo between my comic shop. Those guys look out for me. This guy's down in the danger room, but it got mixed up somewhere, so I'll hold off on reading that, which is not a problem because I got plenty of other books I can be reading. It's not like, oh my God, what am I going to read this week? So
Yeah, you do have plenty.
not a big deal. And this is one I guess you call this a second printing of Black Adam #1. They call it like a special edition. Because it's second printing, I guess. But it's actually just Black Adam #1. Did you see this one?
No, I did not. I didn't even know they second printed it. I didn't know the first one sold out.
I don't know if it did either, but maybe this may just be on the strength of the Rock movie. They're just trying to get that out there and like, how, like Marvel's doing with Miracle Man this month. Miracle Man's in every cover that you look at.
Hey, shout out to GJ Links. He's going to see that movie tonight. It premieres in New York tonight.
The Black Adam movie?
Yeah, it doesn't come out for the rest of us till like the 21st, but it premieres tonight in New York.
New York is like steps ahead of us in so many ways, so they have to get it first.
They are.
Yes, and Black Adam's even on a plug of it is on the cover of Batgirls #11. I said I'm going to go to number 12 with Batgirls, and I am because I like them, but I don't like to go past a dozen with most of my ongoing series. But I do love that. I love that the artwork, cover artwork, and all that, and the story is pretty decent. I'm just kind of let them stack. I haven't read them since like maybe number 7, so I'm a little bit behind on that one. And of course, Love Everlasting. I'm all in on this, at least for now.
Yeah, I need to read.
Okay.
I need to read that one.
You should. You should. It's getting.
I bought it today.
Yeah, I read number 2, and I'm pretty current on this. Is number 3. So yeah, it's just getting. It gets like weird at the end, but that's when it gets funny. So I'm still digging Love Everlasting, if you will. I know you will.
Tom King, big fan.
Tom King, big fan. Sketch McTurnan's Halloween Party. The same dude who starred in the Secret War on Weed.
Smoke weed every day.
Is in this one here.
Hey.
So this is and I opened this one up too, and it's got. I'm gonna open this one up because it's just so colorful. I mean, I guess this character is Scott McTiernan or McTiernan, whatever his name is. It's going to be an ongoing thing. This even got the famous hemp plant on the back here, so it's still ongoing with weed. It's like so busy, and there's so much going on, man. Is that my other son I see down there? Yeah.
Scotty Vaughn and the Hizzy. What up, dog? Good to see you, my man.
This is a really a lot going on here, a lot to unpack. So look forward to reading that. And man, I think this character may be something. This Scott McTiernan, McTiernan. Let it go with that. Anyway, that's it. And also from Image is Hitomi #1. I wasn't going to get.
There's the book.
This is the one. I was looking at it. I was on the fence about it. Then I saw the book in person, and I looked at it like, oh, this is beautiful. I'm just going to have to get this. So
you put it on my radar last week with the preview, and then Robbie gave it a good review today. So I was like, nice. All right, I'll get it.
Nice. Yeah, I had a good instinct about this one. It's going to be. It's very. It's like watercolory. I think Peach Momoko did the cover B, so that's right. It's something she would excel in, I think. And also, 8 Billion Genies came out with a 4th printing for #1, and I picked that one up.
I saw that 4th printing. Wow.
Yeah. So sometimes later printings can be worth something, but it's just to have another #1 of this book, I think is cool because,
they're worth something when they have low print counts, right?
Oh, you go probably from work. Oh, hey man, you got to go back to work, or you home for the night?
Nah, he's probably on break at work.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for coming through, Scotty.
Don't tell nobody. Hope his boss isn't watching. I'm sure he isn't. Good to see
Scott
you, Scott.
is the boss.
He is the boss. As far as I'm concerned, as far as we're concerned, he is. And I also was talking about this book last week. I know you said ain't no way in hell you're going to pick it up, but I got it anyway. The Chilling Adventures of Salem. That's right. That's right. And this is a Cullen Bunn joint. So, don't laugh too hard.
That's Archie.
Yeah,
That's Archie, right?
Archie? It's the Archie horror line. The horror line. I like that. Was it the Archie Life Afterlife with Archie series they had going on? And then also I like Sabrina and all those types there. Oh, okay. That's maybe act like you own the joint, man.
Fake it till you feel it.
You know it. And come down to the last tray books. I don't know if you got this one or not. We talked about it. I'm pretty sure we talked about it. This is another Bunn joint. This is A Legacy of Violence. This is on a Mad Cave. They have some they have low print runs on Mad Cave. And I think this is Cullen Bunn is a guy that gets around. He does a lot of good horror stuff. Got high hopes for this, You
have to let me know on that. I like Cullen too. I don't like everything he does, but I do like him. I like Basilisk.
Yeah. Yes. How you read the end of Basilisk yet?
I have not done that yet. I actually need to get on it.
Yeah, let me know what you think of that when you read the end of it. I'll keep my opinion to myself until you read it.
All right, I'll do that this weekend.
The last couple of books, I guess picked up. Dark Ride came out last week, but yeah, this is the Sweeney Boo cover, and it's like, oh, this is pretty. This is such a cool book, man. I'm doing a review on it tomorrow, but just as let you know, I really like this. This might be my favorite book of last week. Is Dark Ride.
I wasn't gonna get it, but my LCS owner said it was good, so I did pick it up.
If you haven't read it yet, you should get a chance to definitely read it. It's worth it, and there's so much. It's like almost like a $5 book. It's so thick, some regular $3.99 book. The author Josh Williamson is a big fan of amusement parks, Disneyland, and horror, so he blended all that together.
Nice.
And so, speaking of which, this one was given to me, but sold to me for a very reasonable price. Because this is the one per store variant, the thank you variant from of Dark Ride.
Okay. I saw Devil Land. I thought it was a different book.
Yeah, that's the name of the theme park.
Okay.
But this is going for like some people got some crazy prices for this on eBay, and once again shout out to Danger Room. You guys gave you a very decent. I won't even say what it was because it was such a good deal that I don't want to get nobody in trouble. It was a very good price on this, and man, that was the deal of the day, and that's all I got. That's all I got, and that's plenty because we're just blessed. I know I am.
Yeah, the other one that I got that I wasn't going to get was Approach, one about the stranded plane that actually disappeared.
Was this close to getting that one? In fact, I was going to get Megan Hutchinson Cates's variant off of my comic shop because they got that for less than ratio price. I might pick that one up. I like that cover the best. Yeah, so let's get on to what do you call it next week's comic?
Joey Nitro has a request.
Joey Nitro review any manga. I don't know if I asked you this or I'm more than happy to review anything, but I'm not a real expert on manga. I mean, I know what I like. I know what I don't like. Yeah, it's the address down below. I can't take any more digital submissions because I'm still paranoid about opening any file. I don't know. My email just got junked at the Alternative City. So I mean, I know it can happen to anybody. It's like you catch a disease somewhere, you pass it on to somebody else. I'm not thinking it's intentional, but but I only take in person or physical submissions to my post office. Like, bring it to my house. Yeah, bring it to my house, and I'll read it. Just put it, drop it off at that address down there, and I'll be glad to read anything. Or you can suggest something, and I can see if I can pick it up somewhere. If you want me to read something that that's already
Show
been
him the light, Joey. Show him the mega light, Joey.
Show me the light. I'm open to anything. Yeah. Manga is like such great. I love that people are into manga now. But there was like a time where everybody was doing manga. Everybody was like, just like that's all there was. So I guess it just going through its heyday, and it still is. In Japan, it's been it's just manga for everybody. That's that's adult and children and you name it. So we need to be more about it here than we are. So, any hoozle, Nightwing, coming up on number 100 for Nightwing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I jumped in on 78. I've been with it ever since Tom Taylor jumped on.
Yep. I've been stacking them since then, and I'm going to have to read them eventually. So,
it's good. I enjoy it. It's good.
Yeah. I got to read Miles first because Miles, I've been stacking Miles since I think number 24 or something like that. He just ended at 42, so I got to read all those Miles.
Dang.
Yeah, so I'm way behind. Let's see, Junji Ito. Okay, I'll look into that. See, that's the community is vast, and they're into many different things. I love that.
Ooh, I like short horror stories, ones that really get into your brain.
Man, that's they're like with what is that? Those books we read, Silver Coin and Ice Cream Man, and it's coming out, in droves now.
Silver Coin hasn't had that issue yet that like just drilled into my brain and stayed there yet. It hasn't done it yet.
Not yet. In the beginning, I was enamored with the idea of the silver coin, being passed on.
The idea is great. The execution has been good enough, but just not stick with you good.
I agree. Yeah, I dropped off after like number, I think 6 or something like that. So
I'm still on it.
So Deadly Neighborhood Spider-Man, that's the thing, apparently.
I was just looking at that one, debating if I wanted to try it. It sounds interesting. He's going to fight some demons. Apparently, one of the demons he's going to fight is famous, and it might eat him. So I'm debating that one.
Why would Spidey fight demons, man? It's kind of thing like
going to LA. It's going to LA, and he encounters some demons. Yeah,
that's where they are. Those godless LA people. You bet. And there's
shots fired.
I'm just joking.
I know Rude's in Cali.
Oh, is he really?
I don't know if he's in LA.
I didn't know that. Then there's a Peach, this is kind of Peach can get dark when she wants to. I think she this is kind of a morbid looking thing right here going on. So that's something you might want to check out. And then this is Bill Sienkiewicz, looking very, very much like his classic artwork. This looks nice, very painterly and cool. And then that's a 1 in 50, by the way. That Bill S. And this is David Mack. I think it's just a regular variant. Crypt of Shadows. Been waiting for this for a while. This is
Moon Knight?
That is Moon Knight, front and center. That's Moon Knight. Is that Wolverine? That's not Wolverine, is it? No, that's X-23, I want to say, right? I think. And some other ladies that I don't quite recognize. Elsa Bloodstone, maybe? Yeah, I think it's Elsa Bloodstone.
X-23, that's the woman Wolverine?
Yeah, Wolverine's daughter. Yeah.
Oh, is that what she is? I don't know anything about her, but she was in Dark Ages, and I had no idea who she was.
Really? Yeah. Yeah, her first appearance is I had that one time too. I shouldn't let that go. It's worth something. And then there's Lubera, I think. let's say Libera. Hopefully I'm not messing the person's name up. Variant here. This is another one. And then there's Ryan Brown. There's a couple of Ryan Browns working in the industry, at least two. There's one with spells his name with an E on the end who does.
That's the 8 billion genies.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's curse words and all that. So this is a different Ryan Brown cover. And then there's the Brian Stegman with Morbius for some reason. Just to get Morbius some some screen time.
Yeah, man. I think I'm gonna buy this book. Damn you, Lorenzo.
That's what I'm here for.
This wasn't on my radar. This was not on my radar. Now I think it is.
You're welcome. Yeah. So yeah, it could be something. I think I may have pre-ordered at least the A cover. I'm not sure about it. If I didn't, I'll probably pick up one. And Harley Quinn, Legion of Bats, #1. The animated adventure series. This is from that universe. And I have not seen the first 2 seasons of this because they get so chintzy with their HBO, man. The HBO is like HBO Max. Okay, well, we get Max. You get a package with Hulu, then you get a package with somebody else. You may or may not get all the series. Okay, so it depends on they splitting them up. Like either it is Max or it's not Max. Come on, so they won't give me the Harley Quinn series with my HBO Max subscription. I have to re-examine that. I just haven't had time.
That's weird because I didn't know there was tiers to their subscription.
Yeah, it depends on how you get it. Sometimes it's paired with different channels, and depending on what package it comes with, your package varies. I'm paired with the Hulu package, and Hulu doesn't get the Harley Quinn series.
It's hilarious how we were so excited to break up big cable, right, and start to really select the things that we wanted, and now it's getting to the point where you're paying as much for cable for all these streaming services that you gotta have. Yeah, I'm just like, it's not. It turns out it's not better.
It's not
money anyway.
It's not cheaper. That's for damn sure. It's better in a way that you can pick and choose your a la carte items.
Yeah, that's fair.
But
that's fair.
But I may never watch Ted Lasso because I ain't getting Apple TV. I'm just not.
Ted Lasso is so good.
I'm sure it is, but I'm not getting. I'm not getting
so good.
I know. See, that's what those.
I have Apple. I get it for free. That's why I have it. I still haven't watched Ted Lasso season 2, but Ted Lasso season 1 was like really, really. People talk about things are good, but Ted Lasso was wonderful, man. And then Hannah Waddingham, which is one of the actresses in that show, and she's an older woman, and she is the finest older woman in the history of man. For me, Sophia Loren.
She's milfalicious.
So Sophia Loren used to be the finest old woman ever to me, but I think the new finest old woman is Hannah Waddingham. She is incredible. Definitely watch Ted Lasso if you can.
I'll see if I can find it. I mean, back in the days,
she's so fine,
man.
So fine.
How fine is she?
I would drink her bathwater fine. That's how fine she is.
Oh,
you know that one. I know you know that quote.
Oh, have I? Yes, that's an old school expression there. Absolutely.
That was from when he said that in The Color Purple when I was a kid. It changed me. I was like, why would he say that? That's so gross. And then I
so you grew up.
About it, and the more you think about it, then you start to understand. Yeah, I would.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me a cup, bro.
I know. Oh man, I'm jumping ahead here. Oh. Okay, I might as well just go here then. Okay, so that's the GCPD. This is God. This I think
Janet says yuck.
Of course she would. God damn. Women don't think like we do. It's like it's a whole different thing.
And Joey, you should do it, bro. You should absolutely do it.
We are not recommending any acts of weirdness on this channel.
What up, Truth and Faith? Good to see you.
So the Blue Wall GCPD #1. Some folks are excited about it. Some folks really don't give a damn. I don't know where most of y'all stand on that, but there is a Francavilla variant, which I may pick up, so I may just get that because of that.
This is the first I've heard of it, but I'm into DC, man. I might check it out. I'm really into. Oh, John Ridley's writing it. Okay,
The
okay.
4th and rip. Yeah, that's what I meant to say about it. Damn, I was like, why did I? Oh yeah, John Ridley's writing it. Yeah, John Ridley's writing it, and Francavilla has a cover on it, so I'm halfway there already.
Yeah, I think I'll add this one.
That's 2. It should give me a commission. All right, Hellboy in Love, and now for Hellboy in Love. No, I don't know if I'm there for Hellboy in Love, man. Mike Mignola, he's been doing the writing and making that good writer's money now. He draws occasionally, does a cover. He's pretty much writing stuff, and other people are doing stuff in his book. So right on for him. Those in the Hellboy universe, be looking for this. I know you were looking for this, or you probably be looking for this. Did you know about Eve in another series, or?
Yes, I'm glad it's back. I like the writer Victor Laval. He's good. He wrote Sabretooth, which I enjoyed.
Oh,
I like the writer on this. I like this world. It's definitely got this sort of climate change sort of, but it's not real. It's got this climate change sort of left kind of wing kind of feel to it, but it's not heavy-handed at all. It's not heavy-handed at all, and it's an interesting world. I really am excited this one came back.
And it comes at people from a point of view where most people can understand. Most people have kids. This is what you're giving your kids right here. This is what they
and that's what, and that really is a big part of it. Is the father putting his daughter out into the world aspect of it. Being a father, man, it changes you, man. It really does. They say it changes you, but the shit is so true, man.
If you're a good father, yeah.
If you're a good cry now.
Yeah,
I'm a crier now. I didn't used to be a crier.
You're a human being now. You're responsible for other human beings, and that's a huge responsibility, and you realize that, and you're doing a great job.
It's hard. It's fun though. It's the best thing I ever did.
Yeah. This is one I thought was coming out this week, but see if I got this right. Sarah Lone. I think this is basically a woman with a past, and she moves to I think some family member dies and leaves her a business, and she leaves and comes to take over the business. I think after her life in burlesque. As those of y'all who are under 50 might not know what the hell burlesque is. It was this this time when ladies walked around like that a lot and on stage, and people would like go woohoo and shit like that. So it was burlesque, and she was into that.
A tame strip club.
Exactly. A no contact strip club, basically. And then there's another. They don't say who does the covers. They just say like this is another variant. Then there is a like Playboy, classic Playboy magazine variant. This very dated brassiere that she's wearing here, and this dated kind of a look. And then of course there's
Sumerian comics. I'm not.
And the thing about it, Sumerian, it looks. Am I crazy? Does it look just like Behemoth?
Behemoth.
It looks like Behemoth's logo completely with the Sumerian in there. Did they change over?
Yeah.
After that?
I don't think so.
Or did they just steal the logo from the blatant in your face logo steal from Sumerian? I don't know. And then there's the straight up burlesque poster, which I kind of like here actually.
I think it is Behemoth, bro. I think it is Behemoth.
So they must have changed. Maybe they just made that imprint up for this book. I don't know. Maybe, possibly. And then there's the pinup, the shotgun, almost a French mistake cover again. It's she's got the pose going on, trying not to shoot herself in the jaw. So it's just got to be Behemoth, yeah. So
I think it is because I'm looking at their website and have Behemoth on their books. So yeah, they must have changed their name.
Legal troubles, I wonder. I don't know, what could that be. I don't know, but I'm going to look for this book. I don't know if I've already ordered it, but if I didn't, I'll be looking. I'll be looking for it. And there's Ghost Planet.
Okay, I found it.
I knew you would.
They're owned by Sumerian Records and was subsequently renamed as Sumerian Comics in July of this year. So yeah, they were Behemoth until July of this year, and now they're Sumerian.
Literally
that.
a couple of months ago. You know, one of my favorite publishers changed their name with little to no fanfare. So all that,
nobody knew about this.
all that all hail Behemoth shit just goes out the window now, huh? So all hail Samaria. Is that just we're done with that? You know, the all hail Behemoth thing is just not working. We gotta like rebrand this. So yeah, there it is.
I am currently buying a Behemoth or Sumerian book, that Kingdom Come Deliverance, which is based off a video game. It's the prequel to a video game.
Yeah.
So I finally found one I liked.
I know. That makes sense that they're heavily into the record producing as far as that goes. You would think they would be publishing a book like What's the Furthest Place from Here, which is so much into music and about music and everything. But yeah, I mean that kind of jives now. But I don't know. Maybe they thought they just weren't getting enough play out of the name Behemoth, because it wasn't as large as they thought it would be, so to speak. So Ghost Planet, I think this is like,
oh no,
they
got renamed Behemoth. They got renamed Behemoth because Sumerian bought them.
Bought them. They didn't own them all along. They just they bought them and say fuck your name.
They got bought.
We'll take over. Bought. Okay, made an offer they couldn't refuse. Okay, good enough. So, and then there's a variant of this. I'm sorry I didn't get the artist name of who does this variant, but it's a very Fantastic Four variant. If anyone wants to buy this book, if it comes out next week, I know it was solicited like weeks ago and it didn't come out, so maybe it'll finally come out now. I know how it is, indie books. Believe me. And
that's interesting.
Yeah, and Killcella. I think I talked about Killcella a couple of weeks ago too, about this concert, multi-day concert gone bad. Another scout.
I miss Rude's comment. I miss which book he was talking about. Momoka Love. Apparently, Batman was holding something. I missed it though.
Oh, that was back in the Francavilla. I go check that out. Let's see. The Francavilla cover, if I can find it here. That was this one. It looks like it might be.
Oh, I see what you did there. Okay.
I mean, literally, that looks like I think. Well, she has so many cats, but she's trying to keep it clean, Killcella. Like I'm the guy who's gonna keep it clean, I'm the guy. And there's a B cover to Killcella. And this, I want to say, is Tula Lotay. Yes, Tula Lotay's 1 in 10. So
I like her. She's cool. She's good.
I got the A cover for sure, so I might try to find this 1 in 10. Sometimes they can go for pretty cheap. I picked up a 1 in 25 Batman Incorporated today for like $10, which will be coming pretty soon.
That one actually sounds interesting, Killcella.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Killcella is a thing, man. I can already see the miniseries that is based on. That's based on it.
Based on a true story.
Yeah, I know. Yes, on the what is that? That fest that was a nightmare. The Fire Fest. Pulp Bites is keeping the Scout thing going. I'm sure I ordered this because it's got a cool cover. It reminds me of Charles Burns' art. Is that heavily inked brushstroke?
No regrets, Rude. No regrets, baby.
Yeah, well, least it wasn't
Janet's heard worse. Janet's heard
at least it wasn't a late night, butt dial booty call or something like that. So that's
we were just talking about drinking bath water, so I wouldn't worry about it.
very mild, very mild. So I wish I could remember more about this book, this Pulp Bites book, but I think all I remember is that Pat Higgins' artwork is a sole creator, a one-person creator, cartoonist creator, and I like the very inky artwork that they do. And Hyper Aware is the penultimate book of the night.
Uh-oh, there it is.
Hyper Aware.
Yeah, Janet.
That's right.
Source Point, huh?
Source Point Press. And God, I wish I could remember the summation of this. It's like, yeah. There are 3 astronauts who are like trapped in space, right? And there's only room for 2 of them in the hyper chamber or whatever they call that, what keeps them young for the time they travel from space to Earth. And so they gotta decide who's gonna spend the rest of their life just talking to the AI, and which 2 are going to get the pods to return to Earth. But then there's a twist, and when the other 2 wake up, something horrible has happened, and you have to buy the book to find out. So there.
I am interested. That's a super interesting synopsis, man.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna, if I find this one, I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, and
it's a one shot too.
So and I do you love one shots? I mean, I can read the book and I'm done.
That's perfect.
I love that.
Perfect, man.
There should be more one shots.
Yeah. I'm gonna make an effort to get this one. I really want this one. I like that setup.
Yeah, me too. And Source Point Press, like Scout, is kind of hard to find, so it may not come out next week, but whenever it does, keep an eye out. Bolo.
I'm gonna have to order it.
Yeah. And the last book is Postmasters. The funniest thing, this is just about people delivering the mail. I guess after the apocalypse, the mail must still, go on. And postmasters, neither rain nor sleet, and yada yada yada, all that. These folks are continuing their great tradition, and that's all this is about. So, except with samurai swords. So there's that. So discussed.
Never go wrong with samurai swords.
I know. Yes. And it was the penultimate book, and this is the last book. And I tell you, man, we finished on time this time. I mean,
you got right through it today, man.
Right through it, got right to it.
We had the triumphant return of Real Rude. Good to see you back, homie.
The triumphant return.
Oh, we every day.
Exactly.
And as always, good to see you here. Truth and Faith, man. Thanks for coming through. Joey Nitro, definitely do the manga thing and hit us with the link. I'll check you out, man. Definitely I'll check you out if you end up doing what you were talking about earlier. Shout out to Beckerman was in here earlier. I'm sure he's watching wrestling now, but shout out to everybody that comes through, man.
Yeah, our other son, Scotty, stopped by for a hot second. It's good to see you.
Scotty Vaughn was in here. And I didn't do the spill at the beginning, but we'll do it at the end. Comic Book Community Awards, cbcawards.org. Lorenzo is up for Best Comic Book Review, up against some very heavy hitters. So we need all
very heavy hitters
for that. Get over there, cbcawards.org.
All deserving.
Link is in the chat right now. Get over there. Get your vote in for Lorenzo for Best Comic Book Review. And go ahead and hit up Sleepy Reader for Lifetime Achievement.
Absolutely.
Get him that award as well.
Yeah.
But really looking forward to the show, the end of the year. And I hope to see Lorenzo on the big stage. What's up?
Well, it's nice of you to say that, but I know that Robbie's going to win. But thank you anyway.
Robbie probably will win, but we're going to do our best. And then also, if you look at City Shop, you can click that link and get you some dope gear. All right.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Yes, Rude. Absolutely. Thank you. Yes, it's all love. Yeah. So, as I was touching on earlier, I mean, there's so many deserving people. I mean, I'm torn between Tom and Jim. They're young guys, but they got so much ahead of them. But I'm rooting for Bueller or Sleepy Reader 666 our guy Damien. You know, one of those two guys. Either one. I'm torn between the two of them. I love them both. You know, but it'd be nice for Sleepy to pull that one off. So he's a dark horse, like I can totally relate to. So it could happen. Make it happen, folks.
Yeah.
Make it happen.
You're both underdogs. You're both underdogs. But we're going for it.
Yeah, it's like the Mariners. Oh God, that game yesterday was just like soul crushing. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh,
I wasn't watching, but I saw Mina Kimes react on Twitter. It was pretty funny. Tough one.
man, I was.
Was it Giordano? Giordano went yard on you? That's right. Yeah,
Oh,
that's what it was.
Eurodon is not human. That guy is a freaking. He's like an android or something. And this dude, every time I see a highlight, he's destroying somebody. He is just, man, it's just so not fair. And the Astros are so easy to hate too. You know, they're the new Yankees.
They are the asterisks.
I mean, that's awesome. Yeah. I know the cheating thing is way in the rearview mirror, but the fact that
it ain't that far. It ain't that far.
Yeah, you're right. It's still very bitter in some folks' mouths. So. And you're good. Don't cheat. I mean, don't cheat anyway, but you're good and you're still cheating. Come on, man. What's up with that? But anywho, we'll see. Maybe the Mariners will come back with that young Julio Rodriguez, that young stud they've got playing center field. So we'll see what happens. Go Mariners.
Good luck, man.
Good luck. Oh, we're going to need it. All right. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Be sure to check out Circumstances' channel both on YouTube and on Instagram, where he's doing the meme thing. Oh, so man, until next week.
I've been slacking lately, but I'm gonna get back to it.
Hey, you don't slack, brother. I've seen you. I'm looking at your feed. Till next week, everybody. Have a great week.
Peace.